Hello, friends. Sorry about that. I moved my my webcam recently. There's madness for a second. Hello, it's your old friend Scooby Sprite from Best Links Games Podcast, weekly audio-only podcast covering only the best games available for the GNU/Linux operating system. This is our video of the week. Correlates with our review for the episode that we just uploaded for this week, episode 94, Hyperspace Pinball. And so we're going to play a little bit of Hyperspace Pinball. Nothing too... not going to get too crazy here, because that's, not what we do at all. BestLinuxGames.com. Really like this game, basically because it offers something that, not only is it like only one of two pinball simulations available for Linux, that offer realistic physics, that are playable and offer realistic physics simulation and that are good. Actually, you know what? I think my video options might be a little out of control. Anyway, regardless of that, what do we got? Okay, let's turn off all this shit because we are recording. All right, cool. Let's restart. Hyperspace Pinball actually offers infinite pinball. It's basically almost like you could think of it kind of like, that was a cool flipper catch. I like that, arcadey innovation that they had. Not innovation, simplification, that they did with flipper catches to keep the ball alive. Because here's the thing, you could think of Hyperspace Pinball less like, video game pinball and more like a pinball simulation that is demi-roguelike, procedurally generated, and completely unending. So, what do I mean by all of this nonsense? Oh yeah, baby! I mean that, yeah, at first it looks really simple, but even as simple as it looks, it's different every time you play it. Even as you go through the actual levels, even as you advance through the levels, those stay the same. But all these little targets, all these little animated enemy targets, and all the power-ups and everything, they change. So your strategy to get the best, highest scores won't change from game to game. Just like, a normal pinball machine. But this is like a normal pinball machine where it's never the same pinball machine twice, and there is no way to beat the machine, which is one thing that you could say is a plus and a minus or whatever. I like it because the biggest attraction for me for Hyperspace Pinball is it offers infinite pinball that feels and plays like real pinball, but is constantly changing. And I'm a hardcore pinball purist. I live out in Vegas, so I go to the International Pinball Hall of Fame. I have been going there since before it was called the International Pinball Hall of Fame. I know pinball pretty well. I'm generally pretty hardcore about this sort of stuff. The overall physics and the novelty in this game really make it something super fun and completely worth. Right now on Steam, its full price is like $4.99. I've already played it for well over 4 hours. It's totally worth $4.99. Super fun, and it runs great on Linux. I had some weirdness with the controls at first, getting a gamepad to work with it, but really, really like it. Infinite pinball, kind of like Devil's Crush for the old TurboGrafx 16. A realistic simulation of the actual physics involved in a pinball table, but the actual game is rendering a game. Oh shit! The game itself is rendering a pinball table that could never, ever, ever be made in real life. So the physics might be realistic, and feel like real pinball, but the game itself could never be real pinball. It's something. It's subtle. But but the distinction is important, and to veteran fans of pinball simulations and or of just pinball in general, there's a lot to really, really like about that subtle difference in Hyperspace Pinball. So, yeah, that's basically all I gotta say. Oh, shit. Don't let the simple playfield fool you at first, because the playfield changes are all these bonus modes that, shit. Boss encounters and shit, challenges that, programmatically is pretty badass. Especially, like, if you ever wanted to play an infinite pinball machine, oh, motherfucker. This is pretty it. A few problems with this design approach, though, are that it's slow to build up to get to where, you know, to get to where you haven't been before, or to get to bonus multipliers, later levels, etc., that actually make humongous scoring possible. But that slowness is offset by the fact that, theoretically, oh, damn, given enough skill, your game could be infinite. And there are global rank leaderboards, of course, you know, blah, blah, blah. I think I'm currently 50-something, with like 15 million. That's the highest score that I've ever managed to get. Super fun. And also, another thing that I'm not sure I mentioned in the podcast is that Hyperspace Pinball, the actual playfield itself, as sparse as it is, it's also very reminiscent of, oh shit, classic Gottlieb table, Black Hole, which if you've ever played in real life is just absolutely bizarre. Or actually, you don't even have to have played it in real life. Fuck! Man, I'm stuck in here all of a sudden. But anyway, I'm gonna play some pinball. Cheers, check us out, www.bestlinuxgames.com, weekly audio-only podcast covering only the best games available for the GNU / Linux operating system. All Linux all the time! Hyperspace Pinball, get your pin on. This and Pro Pinball Ultra Time Shock. Oh yeah, how is that? Pro Pinball Ultra Time Shock are the only two really serious, finished, polished pinball simulations available for Linux. Pro Pinball Time Shock is fabulous. I would love it if the Pinball Arcade would. For a long time, they were saying that they were going to release a Linux port, but sadly, as of a couple weeks ago, I got an email from them confirming that they are no longer planning on doing that. That's what they told me. So even though their website still says that they are planning it, I heard it from them that it's not in the works, so that sucks. So this and Pro Pinball Time Shock has been a good month for virtual pinball on Linux. Oh, fuck you. Ah, damn. Oh, cool. We got somewhere along the way we got a replay. Replay! Oh, fuck you. Yes. Get up there, motherfucker. No! Oh, damn. Cheers. Old friend Skooky Sprite. Find me on Steam, www.bestlinuxgames.com. 94 episodes. 2 years. Later days.